In this part of the course, we explore how technology can help support and shape the teaching of writing. We have asked Carol Chappell, a distinguished professor at Iowa State University, to provide us with insights into the writing and technology connection. Let's listen.
In this lecture, we'll talk about the technology and writing connection. And then in the second part, we'll meet our writing expert, Elena Kotos. We'll ask Elena why writing is important for students and what teachers should know about writing. We'll then ask her for some advice for teachers, and finally look at how technology can help in the teaching of writing to English language learners. Many educators and applied linguists today see a very strong connection between technology and writing. They see their students using technology to put their thoughts into words, to have conversations with each other and with a lot of other people throughout the world through the use of new technologies. So overall, technology provides access to many different ways for students to write, and students seem to really enjoy taking those opportunities to make new friends and establish relationships and just have fun. Teachers can find many resources to help teach writing on the internet as well. So this connection between writing and technology seems to be a very strong one. There are two examples of technology for writing that seem to have really played an important role in everything we're doing in education today. And those are word processing software, and the second is collaboration software. Here's an example of a word processing software program, Microsoft Word, which most people are probably familiar with. This is one, but only one of many different kind of text editors that students are using for writing their essays. The introduction of word processing into the world of writing instruction has been really important because of students' ability to write something on the screen and then make changes, to look at what they've written, to revise what they've written. In my example here, we have a student who has written in response to an assignment to write about someone that he or she admires. In this example, the student has taken the prompt, "a person I admire," and used it for the title. The first version of the essay names Barack Obama and tells who he was, the President of the United States. The student writes he worked very much and people liked him, he is a nice guy, he traveled a lot, and he plays sport like basketball. This, most of us would recognize as teachers, should only be the first draft of an essay that has a lot of room for development. The fact that the student has written it in a word processing program makes that development an obvious and easy thing to handle in a physical sense. Writing on paper wasn't that easy. On paper, the finished product tends to be the paper that the student writes the first time, whereas word processors make it easy to change. And that has really had a strong effect on all of the teaching of writing. Word processing, when it was introduced in the 1980s, really had the effect of changing how teachers thought about writing, from thinking of it as a product to thinking of writing as a process. In the model where writing is considered a product, the focus is on the finished text, as opposed to the process view of writing, where the focus is on the process of developing the text, writing, revising, editing, the idea that writing is an ongoing process. In the product mode of thinking, writing is for teachers to mark, whereas writing as a process conceptualizes writing as a way for students to learn. It's one way for students to learn the language. If we think of writing as a product, the feedback is used to explain the mark that the student gets on a particular paper. Whereas in writing as a process, feedback is an important tool for learning. Feedback is intended to be formative and to help students to reconsider what they've written and to advance.